Hi everyone, welcome to Way to Health. Today's topic for discussion is how to lose weight, and we will also discuss about the science behind it. First of all, we will understand what are the factors which determines weight of any person. The most important factors are genetics, calorie intake, basal metabolic rate, calorie spend, exercise, catabolic state and stress. Among all of these, genetics play the topmost role in determining the weight of any person. You would have seen that body structure and weight of a person usually match their parents' body structure with whom they are genetically similar. The next most important factor is calorie intake. This factor is pretty straightforward. Everyone understands that more we eat, more weight gain. Basal metabolic rate is one of the most important factor. This is the rate at which the calories are burned during resting state of the body. This is the energy spent by the body for its normal metabolism or normal functioning. People with higher BMR, that is higher basal metabolic rate, burn lot of calories, so they usually don't put on weight. Then comes the caloric spend or calories burnt. A person who is very active burns more calories as compared to a people who have sedentary lifestyle. Being more active, more manual work means more calories spent. We all know exercise is one of the factors, but it is not the only one. For exercise to help on weight loss, it has to be vigorous and more than 60 to 90 minutes per day. This intensity or duration might be difficult for most people. Any prolonged diseases like TB or other prolonged illness is a catabolic state and can lead to very rapid weight loss. Stress is also a very important factor which usually causes weight loss, but rarely it can be counterproductive, wherein the stressed person tends to eat a lot and actually leads to weight gain. Now we have understood what are the factors which determine the weight of a person. Now we will go on to most important part of the video, that is how to lose weight. All the factors mentioned above cannot be controlled. The factors which we cannot control are genetics, BMR. So we should be concentrating on factors which we can control. Among the factors which we can control, the most important is calorie intake. The calories consumed more than the required calories for the day goes on to form fat and is stored in the body. So measure the per day calorie required by you. There are a lot of online calculators available. You can easily enter your parameters and measure the daily calorie requirement. Then measure the calories you consume per day. There are a lot of charts and calculators online using which you can make out how much you consume per day. Now coming on to understand how much calories equals how much fat. 1 kilogram of fat equals 7700 kilocalories and 1 pound of fat equals 3500 kilocalories. So what is calorie deficit? Calorie deficit is the calorie burned or spent minus calorie consumed. So if you maintain a deficit of 500 kilocalories per day, then you will lose 1 kilogram of fat in nearly 15 days. That is, a deficit of 500 kilocalories per day into 15 days equals to 7500 kilocalories. So it is nearly 1 kilogram of fat that will be lost if you have a caloric deficit of 500 kilocalorie per day. Exercise is important, but it's not the only factor. Start off with a minimal exercise and progressively increase to reach a vigorous level and at least 60 to 90 minutes per day and at least 4 to 5 days per week. Coming on to the summary of the topic, the key to weight loss and the point to remember is caloric deficit and caloric deficit. This is the top most important factor which helps in weight loss. In the next video, we'll discuss on the various diet plans available for reducing the caloric intake and maintaining a caloric deficit. Hope this information is useful to you. Share and subscribe Way to Health.